When I was 4, my younger brother Noah and I both drowned. Only I survived, and from that day on, Mom hated me. At night, countless times, she tried to force colorful sweets into my mouth, but Dad always stopped her just in time. Later, I cut off my long hair, shed my princess dresses, and tried desperately to live as Noah's shadow. 3 years passed. Mom became pregnant again, announcing that her beloved Noah had returned. I found the sweets Mom had once tried to feed me and quietly swallowed them. The sweets dissolved in my mouth, releasing a bitter taste. I couldn't help but hunch over, dry heaving, bile and saliva rising to my lips. These were the pills Mom had hidden in the deepest part of her closet 3 years ago. Back then, she would often sit by my bed late at night, her eyes vacant, whispering, "Why aren't you dead yet?" Now, I was finally fulfilling Mom's obsession. Mom's laughter, a tenderness I'd never heard directed at me, echoed from the living room. She was stroking her stomach, talking to Dad, Robert. "The doctor said it's definitely a boy this time. Look how stable the pregnancy is." Her voice was sickeningly sweet. "Soon, I won't have to look at that blight on our family's face ever again." I wanted one last look at Mom's smiling face. Just as I reached the doorway, Dad saw me first, his brow furrowing. "Scarlett, why aren't you doing your homework?" His gaze swept over my uniform, then quickly flicked away, as if he'd seen something offensive. Mom turned, her smile freezing instantly. "Who told you to come out? Your hair's grown out again. Didn't I tell you to cut it short, just like Noah's buzz cut?" She hurried over, her finger jabbing hard at my head, always causing trouble. "When Noah is born, if you dare to bother him, I'll break your legs." I flinched back, the red mark on my forehead stinging. The sweets in my stomach seemed to be dissolving, a throbbing pain rising in my abdomen, forcing me to bend over. Dad started to come to my aid, but Mom blocked him. "Don't touch her. She's probably just faking it for sympathy." I bit my lip, saying nothing, slowly retreating to my room. I lay on the bed, my body starting to twitch. The door pushed open. It was Dad, holding a glass of warm water. He placed the glass on my nightstand, hesitating for a long moment before saying, "Scarlett, your mom is pregnant. Her emotions are a bit volatile, so don't take it to heart." I shook my head, but only a weak whimper escaped. Dad's figure began to blur in my vision. Dad sighed, then simply pulled the blanket over me. "Get some good sleep. You'll be fine tomorrow." He closed the door as he left, and silence enveloped the room. Gradually, my vision blurred completely. "Mom, Noah is coming back. You won't have to suffer looking at me, your replacement anymore. This way, it's truly good." Mom pushed the door open just as I was looking down at my own hands. They were transparent, allowing the sunlight to pass through them, revealing a photo of Noah. She didn't glance at me on the bed. Instead, she walked straight to the desk, picked up Noah's photo, and meticulously wiped it clean, murmuring, "Noah, Mom's going to buy you a new bassinet today. Do you like blue or yellow?" She turned to leave, accidentally kicking the bed frame. Only then did she impatiently glance at me on the bed, frowning. "Still sleeping? The sun's practically noon. Get up and make breakfast. Do you want to starve Noah and me?" I floated in front of her, trying to speak, but she couldn't hear me. She shuffled out in her slippers, still humming a lullaby. From the living room, I heard Dad, Robert, scrambling eggs, and Mom's Claire's instructions. "Add 2 more spoonfuls of sugar." Noah always loved sweets. I floated to the kitchen doorway, watching Dad put pancakes on a plate. They were heart-shaped. I used to love pancakes like that too, but ever since Noah died, Dad had only made round ones. He said Noah didn't like anything fancy. Mom took the plate, carefully placing it in the center of the dining table, as if worshipping a precious artifact. "Go wake her up for breakfast," Mom told Dad, her tone full of impatience. "Don't let her make us late for buying Noah's bassinet." Dad put down his glass of milk and walked towards my room. I followed behind him, watching him stand by the bed, reaching out his hand, then letting it fall onto the blanket instead. "Scarlett, time to get up." His voice was soft.